Hi guys, Dr. Sammy Gibson here with Eastwood Animal Clinic. And here over the summer months, one of the things we're going to talk about is kind of your environment in the backyard for those patients that are outdoor patients, how to keep them cool and try and minimize your risks with the heat strokes and some of the other things that you're predisposed to. In some of our previous videos or other videos, we talked about heat stroke a little more specifically, drowning incidences. Just reference those videos for some of those other suggestions with those specific topics. Some of the things we're going to talk about today is some of the easy things in the backyard that you can do. For your brachiocephalic breeds, so those short-nosed breeds, the bulldogs, pugs, shih tzus, so on and so forth, try just not to let them outside when hot summer days. Look at the weather. Hopefully it's accurate for that day, and try and keep them inside or at least cool. Make sure they have plenty of water, plenty of shade. Make sure they have access to cool water, not just water that's sitting out in the middle of the sun baking. Dogs can only regulate their temperature through their paws and through panting. They do not have sweat glands, so they're going to be very limited on how they can reduce their core temperature and not overheat. One of the things I like to do is tell owners, Walgreens, Walmart, wherever, buy a doggy pool. A lot of dogs love to get water. Some of them will lay down and roll in it. Others will just put their paw pads in it, and they're doing it because they're hot and they're trying to cool off. Some other good tips are you can do the frozen treats from the frozen ice cubes, frozen peanut butter and Kong treats. Just make sure your peanut butter doesn't have anything called xylazine in it, xylazine or xylitol. Those can cause issues with our patients, so avoid that in peanut butter. Most peanut butter brands don't have it in there. For our long-haired breeds, our retrievers and thick coated breeds, even some of your, you don't usually have to do it with labs, but Rottweilers and thick, heavy coated breeds that are designed for Arctic weather, like the Huskies, Malamutes, so on and so forth. You can get those guys shaved down. Most of the time the hair does grow back normal, but sometimes that is a risk that can happen. Just touch base with your groomer and they can usually give you an idea on what breeds are more predisposed to it. The pools are a big one, the food, the water, cool water. We already talked about the cold treats, and you know, if you have a doggy door and they come in and out, then they should be regulating themselves and doing a great job with it. So those are some little tips. Keep them cool and just try not to walk them in the middle of the day. But once again, those are some of your cool tricks and treats and tips for how to keep your patients cool in the backyard, guys. Hope that helps you out. Bye.